Good afternoon. Good afternoon from all the nobles at Arbor Shrine. Good afternoon to you that are watching and viewing this. We're really excited to have Noble Duane Smith here. And Duane has been very instrumental into many different things due to his longevity in both being a Mason and a Shriner. Welcome, Duane. I really appreciate you being here today. I'm sure being retired, there's a lot of other things a guy could do, but today, no man stands so tall as when he stoops to help a child. And we all believe that. That is our motto for being a Shriner. So with that, Duane, can you kind of tell us a little bit about yourself, retiring, and what you did before you retired?
Briefly, I grew up in a farm in Ashland, graduated from high school there in '53, joined the Air Force in January of '54. I was a radio tech, ground radio communications with them. Getting out of there, I went to work for the Lincoln Telephone Company for 32 years.
Wow.
I'm basically a Mason, have been for some time, and my dad and brother were both in the Sesostris Shrine in Lincoln, so I joined become a Shriner in '74. And being in a shrine has opened my eyes to what is available for the unfortunate children we have in the hospitals. And I've had several occasions that locally we had a young man that had a brittle bone disease that I have no idea how many times he was operated on, broken bones. Parents were even criticized because they was not treating him fairly. Mm-hmm. Clear up to where a friend of mine and I was in the late 90s. We went to Montreal, Canada to see a young lady that came up from Jamaica for treatment in the Shrine Hospital there in Montreal, Canada.
So, as you said, Shriners are all over the world.
Absolutely.
And kids from all over the world come, and the Shriners, as it said, no man stands so tall, and they stoop up. The Shriners stoop up our children and help them in every which way. That's what you're saying. Am I right, Duane?
Yep. And particularly the Arbor Shrine Club has been very active in participation with the patients. We, meaning the Arbor Shrine members, used to have to go visit a prospective patient, take pictures, visit with the parents. Now the parents can just get online and fill out an application, and we still transport them to the hospitals,
right?
But it's not like it used to be.
Sure, right. So with that, you talked about the Arbor Shrine, Sesostris. Tell me a little bit about what was the name regarding the Arbor Shrine beforehand. Go ahead.
The Arbor Shrine Club was it was activated in the Shrine Club was activated in the '60s.
And his name was?
And the name was Scimitar Shrine Club.
Okay.
And in 1983, when I was president of the Scimitar Shrine Club, we were instructed that we was going to have to change our name of our club, and it was suggested that we change it to Arbor.
And so now we have the code that says Arbor Shrine Club,
Arbor
Nebraska
Shrine
City, Nebraska.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
But that's what we used to be called, it was the Scimitar Shrine Club.
Okay. And we changed that over. And so you mentioned some situations or family that you helped put with assistance with the Shrine Club. How about in our county, have you had any experiences with Cass County, Odo County?
Sure. We don't care where the patient comes from. We don't care whether they're Odo County or Nebraska, or they can even be from Iowa. It doesn't make any difference, because once they come into the Tangier Shrine Center area, then we will see that they get to Minneapolis. Not as a driver, I'm not a driver, but transportation is provided by the patient, for the patient and a parent.
Okay. Well, you talked about some personal experiences. Can you kind of tell us a little bit about this picture here?
Yes, that was taken in 2005 in a clinic the Shrine hosted in Auburn, Nebraska, and that young man was about 2 or 3 years old then, and his mother has showed me that picture several times, reminding me that he went to the Shrine Hospital in Minneapolis.
And to this day, if he's, do you know what they're doing this day and age, or?
No, I don't. He's a grown-up man now.
Okay.
So
perfect.
Obviously, he's whatever he was being treated for.
It helped.
It helped.
Well, you mentioned earlier about the Masons. How long have you been a Mason?
I've been a Mason for a little over 65 years.
And Shriner for?
Well, since 74.
Since 74.
Both my dad, well, of course, my dad and brother were both Masons naturally before
and
that.
So that's your influence that got you to become? Family. Do you see that more and more as an influence from family to families kind of tickling down, or what's your opinion on that, Noble?
Unfortunately, it's not like it used to be.
Okay.
It's not as prevalent.
Okay. But hopefully through our podcasts and through our flyers, the events you mentioned that our Arbor Shrine goes to, we're handing out flyers and talking to people where our goal is to get more members to help children. That's our main goal.
Absolutely. Burn Center's involved in that also, you know.
Can you talk a little bit about the Burn Center, please?
Well, the Burn Center's, I remember we had a local boy that was burnt on 4th of July, and this was back in the, oh my gosh, early 70s, maybe late 70s, but they actually flew the young man in a private plane to Galveston, Texas,
okay,
to the Burn Center for treatment.
Sure. Wow.
And he's a local man right now.
That's awesome. So when our motto, it truly sticks with anybody worldwide.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Well, I just wanted to tell you thank you very much, Noble Smith, for your time and your experiences and your expertise and your longevity. Your longevity in being a Mason and a Shriner. Thank you very much. With that being said, I hope you have a great day. And I want to thank everybody that's watching today on our 5th and 6th episode of Mason to Shriners. That has been an awesome journey for those interested in helping children now and in the future. And I'll leave you with this quote, no man stands so tall as when he stoops to help a child. Until next time, enjoy your family and be safe.